Okay, today is day 19. It's the weekend, so I've been going to the masjid. I went yesterday on Friday, and I went again today, and I'll go again tomorrow. It's really nice to have iftar with everybody and to pray with everybody. It really helps me feel like I'm part of the world, like I'm part of a community. And I realize I don't know if I have had a community that I really felt like I fit into since I moved here. I'm about to walk into the park and it's going to get dark, so you're not going to see me anymore, but here's the outfit. Okay, now we're heading into the shadows of the park because this is my favorite place to walk. Okay. I always felt like a solitary source in the world, like a solitary stone, like a rolling stone alone. Like wherever I go in the world, I'm interacting with people on a surface level because they're not going to be able to get to that deeper point of me. I felt like I didn't want to. I had big dreams and plans of being a person that always moves on from one place to the next and never settles somewhere for too long. Here I am finding myself stuck in a place where like I'm voluntarily stuck because I've been here for 5 years and I feel like I'm still at the point, I'm still living the life that I lived when I moved in here. And I'm getting a little tired of it. I feel like I want it to end. I'm ready for a different life experience. And I'm at this point where I wonder, did all this time that I spent here working at this goal amount only to the lessons learned in that time? And it may be better to just cut my losses and move on to the next thing? I don't know. Unless somehow I can inject a brand new energy, a complete fresh start into the thing I've worked on prior, I don't feel like I have it in me to keep going, to keep working at it. So the question remains, is there anything I can do to completely rewrite my experience of a situation I've already lived in? Or do I have to rewrite the story by leaving the situation completely? And by the situation, I mean my family home. I guess I'd say my ancestral home, where my grandparents lived and built the property. And they planted the trees, the fruit trees that grow on the property. And this whole house and building is just a historic memory of them and when they came here and when they made a life here and how that amounted in all of my family members and me. And that house has a lot of karma stored up in it, I think, from my family. The house just became the place where everything collected. And that's what my family did. We collected things. I'm that way too. I'm a collector. We survive off of what's in our hands. And usually it's not money. I realize this about my family, is that we will take a piece of wood, a wire, and a corkscrew, and we will make you something incredibly useful that you'll be like, wow, how did I ever live without this? Like, that's my family. That's what they do. I will take nothing. Give me little pieces of scraps of garbage, and I will make you something that now has a purpose and a value. That's me. That's my family. But all of the years of collections of not just useful items, but anything that was attached to a person, it builds up. It takes space. And it just becomes something to contend with in the experience of existence. And I live that way, and I have been. I'm trying to get rid of things and let go, but it's hard when there's something, like it feels like there's some part of me attached to each thing I have here. And each time I let it go, then I'm willfully letting go a part of myself or a part of my history. And I guess that's what I should do, is to just say, I can let go of so much, because the parts that stay, stay. And the parts that seem like they should not be here anymore, then should not be here. And there's no reason to not let something leave when it's meant to. And I've been pondering on that. I started talking about community. And my community growing up has always been my family. I come from a big family. And my experience of people was mostly within my family, within my relatives. And there's a lot of love there. There's a lot of trust. And I guess I went out into the world interacting with people like that. I didn't know any better. Because I never learned how much to trust and how much to reveal. And so I always spent my life revealing my whole self to the world and just trusting that I would be accepted, or that people would take this vulnerable part of me, this valuable information about what makes me me, and somehow use it against me. It never occurred to me until I experienced it. And now I'm a wiser, older person to say that not everything that comes into my life is meant to be there. And not everything that's already in my life is meant to stay. And if something is destructive to me for whatever reason, then I have to remove that. I have to let go. I have to let it go. And I have to make a choice with each of the things I keep, what the reason is that they get to stay. This spring is a season of renewal, right? So let's renew me. Let's get a new me going. And not new me as if I'm abandoning my old self, but a new me as in the edited version, where I choose to pack only what serves me. And the things that are necessary and helpful can be in my field and my energy, and anything that isn't has got to go. And so it's time to practice those judgments and these discernments, and to do it in as healthy and balanced of a way as I can. And that's my thoughts for today. I guess that was just like a self-reflection. But it's a bit different today. We're outside, I'm walking, it's a park. This is what I do, I walk and I think. Now here I am walking and talking. Can we call this a walkie-talkie? Anyway, I'm not sure if anybody's really listening to these all the way through. If anyone's so interested in my life, well, here it is. This is me. And this is it. So I'll say a prayer. And you may notice my prayers are really inspired, whatever is there given at any moment. And the prayer structure is just whatever it may be. This is one of the ways that I exist. This is one of the ways that I praise the Lord, is just by walking with Him and being able to say, hey God, let me talk to you right now. The way that I talk to myself, the way that I talk to my friend, the way that I talk to someone I know is present, that is here, that is listening, that knows me, that cares for me. I can just talk to God like that. And I'm so grateful for the relationship I have with Him, the connection. Because He loves me like this, and now I get to love someone like that. And it's Him. I guess my prayer is that each person will get to experience that feeling of being and walking with God. Well, those are my thoughts for today, day number 18. Okay. Or is it 19 numbers? Boy, oh boy. Bye-bye.